Yeah.
But okay, so 39 and 24. I mean, the big news here today, other than this win, is what AJ Preller told the media, which was there's no update on Fernando Tatis Jr. He had the CT scan. The doctors were not at a point where they were willing to clear him to swing. Is it the end of the world? Of course, it's not the end of the world. He had this surgery 3 months ago. But if you thought you're getting Fernando Tatis Jr. back at some point in the next week or two, that does not appear likely. He'll get a CT scan in the next week or 2 or 3. But Jim, I mean, they've overcome this. I mean, they've done this without Fernando Tatis Jr. Not to say he doesn't have importance. He's got ridiculous importance. But you're 39 and 24 without him, and hopefully they can continue to thrive in the absence of Tatis. And at some point, presumably, they'll get him back.
Yeah. I mean, for me today, it's, and we saw this a lot on the text line, Twitter, phone calls. You know, people are saying this is a bad update. It's not a bad update. It's just kind of like, hey guys, it's going to take a little longer than what we expected. Like, if it a bad update is, he's gotten worse. It's not, it's something's wrong. Like, we're shutting him down. He's not going to be able to do literally anything on the field, and we'll give you an update like in 2-3 weeks. No, the update today was they are still going to be very cautious. They're not where they want it to be for him to start swinging a bat, but it has healed properly enough for him to up his, I guess, workouts on the field, like catching and all that type of stuff, which he did today. So I don't see it as like a negative. The only negative from the report today was that it's going to take a little longer for Fernando Tatis Jr. to return, which I think we both said, well, you wanted him back like yesterday. I said,
yeah, I want him back.
Take your time here. You know, they're winning baseball games, and make sure he's 100% healthy. I don't see like a major issue with it today. Other than, man, that sucks. Like, got to wait a little longer.
My concern goes to this, that if he's not fully healthy and it's July and you got to make decisions at the trade deadline, are you acquiring a middle infielder? Are you acquiring, are you more aggressive at the deadline with this lineup based on Fernando Tatis Jr.'s availability or lack of availability? I guess if it's a question mark with what role will Tatis play in 2022 for the franchise, I just think that's a little bit of a hindrance to AJ Preller and his ability to do his job. But that's something for 6 weeks from now. He could be back in 3 weeks. I have absolutely no idea. He could be back in 6 weeks, or it could be longer. But that's my concern. Like, if you don't know what Tatis is and you get him back in late July, do you have enough time to determine what you're going to need and what role he's going to play for you in the final couple months of the season? Is he going to play shortstop every day? Is he going to DH? Is his wrist healthy? Does he have the same power? Is he the same player he was before the injury? Those are questions that right now can't be answered.
Say this out loud. This team without Fernando Tatis Jr. is off to its best start in franchise history.
I mean, this team last year was off to its best start in franchise history at 35-19.
With Tatis Jr. That's not a slight on Tatis. It's more or less like one of those, there's really no, at this point in time, I feel like pressure coming down of when's Tatis coming back, when Tatis coming back. That's probably maybe more from the fan base. But I highly doubt that anybody in that clubhouse is thinking, man, when does Tatis get back? When does Tatis get back? Like, they're winning baseball games. They're tied for first in the division. They're playing good baseball. They have some of the best pitching in the entire league. They have, an ace. They got an MVP candidate. Like, they're doing really well. And Tatis is a guy that brings them over the top and solidifies a lot of offensive problems for this team. But at this point in time, like, I highly doubt anybody in that clubhouse is concerned about Tatis, not being able to swing a bat this week.
Yeah, maybe not this week. Okay, this is super from Vector53. Vector, thank you for your support of the channel, and thank you for your support of Friars Till We Die. Again, we're rocking their gear here tonight. Check them out. Jim, what's your shirt say on the front?
It's Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way.
Love that.
And it's like a silhouette picture of Petco Park.
Love it. Link again in the chat. Friars Till We Die, supporters of this channel. We ask that you check them out here on this Tuesday night. I want to get to the super from Juan as well. Juan, thank you for the super. Thank you guys for the supers tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you're here on replay, by the way, hit the super thanks button as well that is down below. And if you're just getting into the channel live or on replay, please subscribe with your Padres content. Juan says, I'll take Tatis on a broken leg over Kim every day. Now, to be fair, and Ha-Seong Kim has really struggled, he did have a pair of hits and 2 RBIs tonight.
Yeah, the road to Ha-Seong Kim has been way better than the
good.
home Ha-Seong Kim. Now, his numbers probably dipped lately on the road.
Yeah.
But overall, the splits are like, it's crazy. I mean, he is just a horrible hitter at home. On the road, he's pretty good. He's respectable. And the good thing is his defense plays everywhere. So, you know, for an entire season going into the postseason with Ha-Seong Kim as your shortstop, yeah, that ain't going to cut it. But I think the good news is they won't have to deal with that because Tatis will be back this year at some point.
Try to find his splits real quickly. So, okay, here it is. Ha-Seong Kim on the road has a 761 OPS. He's hitting 260. 761 OPS, pretty good for shortstops, right? At home, he's hitting a $169 with a 507 OPS. So 254-point differential between home and road for Ha-Seong Kim about halfway through the year. So you're right. He's been a completely different player on the road so far this year.
Yeah. And if you hit overall like 260 with a 750 OPS, you're basically a starter in this league. Right?
Oh my gosh. 760 in the middle of the infield? I mean, that's like a 135 OPS plus. I mean, that's a really productive second baseman or shortstop. Now, 507 isn't. 507 is the worst player in baseball. And in between's not very good either. 625 OPS isn't anything to write home about. But if he can be that 700 mark, which is where Cronenworth is right now, it's where Voit is right now, they'll both finish higher than that. If he can sit at 700, 710, he's serviceable. If he can sit at 625, he's in there for his defense, and you're waiting for Fernando Tatis Jr.
Right. But, I mean, all in all, are you like, I don't know, concerned or bummed out by the news you got today? Like, do you feel like, oh, this is not good? Or do you feel like, okay, I guess we're just going to wait a little longer?
If I'm being honest, dude, and we talked about it for 3 hours, I mean, I thought today he would be cleared. That was my assumption because 2 weeks ago he had a CT scan. They're like, we need more time. We need more time. Yeah. So I assumed that 2 weeks later, that was the time they needed. And I was kind of cautiously optimistic. And Fernando Tatis Jr. to me, like, is the franchise. It changes everything. It's just more exciting to get ready for a Padres game. It's better to be at Petco Park when he's in the lineup. So, like, was I personally disappointed as a fan? Yeah, to be honest with you, I was. Now, to all of your points, I'm with you. I'd rather him be healthy. The team is playing great baseball. It's not the end of the world today. But, like, I'm not, like, mad or upset. I'm just somewhat disappointed that we have to wait.
I think what people should be focusing on right now is like what I'm focusing on is the messaging about this whole thing from the Padres. You know, once Tatis had his surgery, the start of spring training, we heard 3 months. It's been 3 months.
Yeah, so, but what does that mean? We heard 3 months for what? And he wouldn't be cleared to swing a bat?
No, I think people, as soon as you tell anybody like something like that, like, oh, they don't listen to the whole thing. All they hear is he's back in 3 months, when you really have to look at it like this is 3 months before he's potentially cleared, plus maybe another month or so for him to get back into baseball shape because he hasn't swung a bat. So then you could push to 4 months, and then who knows what's going to happen there. You could push to 4.5 months. Like,
there wasn't a lot of 4.5 month talk. I mean, maybe there were some doctors or medical professionals saying that. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Is like realistically, probably 4 months. But from the team, you heard Preller say 3 months. And I'm not saying like Preller said that in 3 months he'd be back. It's just when you throw out that date, like that timetable of 3 months, right? People are going to be like antsy and like, hey guys, where's Tatis after 3 months? It's been 3 months. And I just wish that the CT scan, you know, he takes it. Okay, why you got to wait so long to like let everybody know the results? I didn't understand that. And then also the progress and updates. Just tell us, hey, 2 weeks, we'll let you know in 2 weeks. Because now you put a time you put a week-to-week thing on, and every single week
ask every Monday.
Same question. Hey, how's Tatis? How's Tatis?
I think they've put I don't understand why they're doing it this way. I don't understand why AJ Preller spoke to the media. You could argue, okay, Bob Melvin is out with COVID. You don't want Ryan Flaherty saying it. Well, that's fine. You could have given Flaherty a written statement very easily. Hey, he saw Dr. XYZ.
Or send out a press release.
The doctor said there was progress, but he's not in a position to swing a bat. We'll have more when Bob Melvin returns on Sunday. I mean, it could have been very easy. The fact that AJ Preller spoke to the media, I actually thought that was encouraging. I thought he would say, hey, he's cleared. This is the progress he's made, and here's the timetable for him to get into games to rehab, and then get back in the field. But again, they're 39-24. They're 39-24, and we'll have to. It is what it is. Truthfully, it is what it is with Fernando Tatis Jr. right now.
You're right. It is what it is, and he'll be back when he's back. But the bigger picture here is the team has been playing great baseball.